Hello today. Here's Dave. My real name is Mackenzie. My friends call me Dave. Today, I'm going to be working on a 96 Ford F-250 with a 7.3 Powerstroke. Stroker Nation, baby. Really, I don't know quite what I want to do yet, but I think I just might open up the air filter and see how it looks up in there, you know. Make sure everything looks pretty clean right now. We recharged it about 3 months ago. It'd be good just to check, you know, see how much buildup has been building up in the past 3 months. Okay. I'll set you guys right there. You guys might be wondering why. Hey Dave, why are you using a cobalt tool? Why not Craftsman? I'll tell you the truth. I have Craftsman, and if this doesn't work right, that might be what I have to go get here in just a second. But it doesn't work right. But the cobalt set I got for Christmas it's a 125 piece, and I got a 108 piece Craftsman set. And the cobalt set's got some pretty unique stuff, so I think I want to try that out today. You know, I don't think I really know just quite what I'm doing. Alright. Cobalt. Create. Okay. Say that right here looks like that right there. I might need a screwdriver. Being this is new, I hadn't really used it. So I'll take some prying to get here. I'll let y'all watch. It's gonna take some prying to get that off. See here, she'll come off now. There it is. Success, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Alright. Nope. Not big enough. See, I had this where all the cobalt's showing. I kinda like little whatever that you know, 3 letters they put together to call some kind of 1132, maybe a size down from that. Hell, it could be millimeter. I know the turbo back there mostly is. It has the Garrett turbo in it. Not quite sure, but I'm going to learn that stuff. Damn. There it is. Tight fit, baby. Alright, now let's see what maybe could happen. Alright, this piece is out. lay it on this side. Come to think of it, I might just lay them all in a row. That way, I know what the hell goes where. The very outside piece took off first. That should be the last thing that would go on. Set that up to where maybe this is a 3/8. Maybe this is not a 3/8. Crow box showing. That's what I like. Pretty tight, torque pretty good. Oh, well, sweet. Okay. So basically, that's all that I've had to take off so far. It's probably all that needs to be taken off. And I'll work on this part right now. So far, it looks like I need to loosen that clamp back there on the hose that goes to the turbo. And by the look of the bolt, I'm guessing it's 5/16. Or 5/6, however the hell y'all. Damn good fit. That's tightening it. No, I see what the problem is. There. Being that it's going to take a little bit more research to figure out how I get this thing off, we'll just look right here right now, and from what you guys should be able to see, I do see there is some bugs. There's a bug right there, and I think this is maybe the second or third air filter that's probably ever been on this truck. So it probably would not be a bad idea to get a new one, or hell, just get a whole cold air intake. So, yes, my next video project will be the downpipe right back there, which runs, I don't know if I need to get up under there because it's pretty messy, which, as you see the truck right now, I've got rust damage right there and right there. So let's see, today's 31st, that right there, it's going to be solved here pretty soon. Taken to a body shop, getting all the rust damage fixed, and getting it repainted. And nothing like a OBS with a beautiful black paint job. Just about brings tears to my eyes. Well, I guess we might as well get this clamp back on here, and see, 5/16 still on here. Might as well bring you on there and show you this. Set y'all right there. Y'all can see this pretty good. Got mother on there, man. Alright. Put this back on here now. And just if y'all are wondering, just because I seem so much like a dumbass, I'm 15. This is the first truck I ever drove when I was 10 years old, and my dad got this when I was in kindergarten. It's his truck. When I get out of high school, I'm going to be a diesel mechanic. And I know more than you think I do. On the stock part right here, I could take that whole downpipe off right now and put, which I just ordered a 3-inch MBRP downpipe last night for it because I can't stand that pancake downpipe. I want to hear that turbo so bad, and you really can't hear it going unless you're doing 65 on the highway. I mean, you hear it pretty good, but you know, I kind of want to hear it when I crank up, hear that whistle, and then you know, you just pulling around a little bit, stick it in reverse, hit the gas just a little bit, and then you hear whoosh. That's what I want to hear. off. I have to use a screwdriver again. Yeah, I got this thing for Christmas, and I hadn't had, being the holidays and such, I hadn't really had much time to work on anything, and got a 87 F-150 right behind the camera. It's a 4-speed. I'll be driving that to high school, which I get my license in February. My best bud, he's got a 96. His uncle kind of gave it to him. And if y'all are anywhere around Yankton County or Winston-Salem and you're into diesels, you've probably heard of Outlaw Diesel and Performance. He took his there, and he wanted to put I think it was a turbo on it. The only parts they could find for it though were for a 6.0, and the owner really didn't know how to get that to go or work as well. So he got some other stuff done to it, and they had a TS6 shipped to it. He says that thing smokes like a rock and roll train, because he's rocking and rolling. That thing's smoking like a train. What the hell have y'all been watching right now? This wrench. Alright. So that ought to be pretty good and tight, yeah. Get airflow going in there. Good, brother. Yep, the 7.3. Feel good knowing that I'm probably going to own this truck one day. Seen this thing do some pretty cool stuff. I've heard about it doing some pretty cool stuff. I need some gunk in there and clean this damn thing, but I'm pressed on money right now. I need to get a new fuel filter. Yellow switch is all the way over, it's off good. Solenoid looks pretty good. Glow plug solenoid. If y'all didn't know this, also, the 7.3 has two oil pumps. It's got the high pressure oil pump and the low pressure. The low pressure is located right here, right on the front of the motor. So, if you ever want to switch oils, it'd probably be a good idea for whenever you drain the motor. Find something that you can suck that oil with out of the low pressure oil pump. That way you ain't running two sets of oils in there. Like if you switch from, I think it might be 5W40, that's pretty good for running winter in these things, versus the Rotella Shell 15W40. That's what's in this one right now. And man, yeah, it'd be good to do that. So, it's probably good. I think he checked the oil in this thing the other day. Be good to do that, which I got all that fastening back on there, so I'm not gonna mess with it much anymore. But I can't wait till that downpipe comes. And I guess if I ever wanted to put an exhaust brake on here from BD Diesel, right there's where I'd put it. In between the downpipe and the turbo right there that releases the exhaust. So, I guess you probably want to hear this thing run. First stock Powerstroke. For those of you that are seeing this for the first time, and seen this truck before, it's geared 373 and had a set of 16.5s on it, which only people right now that make 16.5s are Super Swamper and BFGs, and I'm not paying $4,000 for a set of tires, nor am I paying $800. So I'd rather have the aluminum 16 inches, but for cheap we can only find the steel wheels. and about a $300 set of tires. So I guess that'll help right now. But once we get this thing painted and all the rust damage gone through, thinking about putting a set of fuel hostages on it, which would look freaking epic. And maybe a dual exhaust. One comes from the middle, one come out this side, one come out the other side. The only way I'd probably put stacks on this truck if it was a pulling truck and it had a damn hood stack. That would be sick as tits. That's fine, this motherfucker. Smell of fresh burnt diesel fuel, nothing like it. Might as well look at a good running 7.3. We've had to replace the cam positioning sensor on this truck once, and we're thinking we might have to do it again because earlier, let's see, Dad let it set for about a year, and then I got to the point where I was tired of just seeing it set because this is such a beautiful truck. It may not look like it, but to me it is. I think the black Powerstrokes, like the OBS body styles, they're beautiful. It could use some touching up, and it's going to get the touching up. But I was tired of seeing it sit. So I got into it, and I about blew the battery up on that truck. But luckily I just overheated it. But so he got on it. He got in it one day, and he's working on the farm, and he said he had to run it real hard, and he said that helped it a lot. And then he switched jobs, running down the highway about every day, and he was driving this as his daily driver for about a good maybe 10, 12 weeks. And about, let's say we'll go from 8 to 9 weeks, it started missing whenever you get to about 70, in between 75 and 77 and still going up. It's starting to miss. And I drove it one night, and as soon as we cranked it up, I said, what the hell is that? And it was missing pretty bad. But for some reason, I guess us just letting it sit here just for a little bit. We don't run it as much as we did not too long ago. That was about 3 months ago. Which, let's see, right after we changed the oil in it is when he started running for the whole 12 weeks. And then he's probably let it sit here for a good 4 or 5 weeks, and we cranked it up yesterday. Had to jump it off. So, I mean, it's good to let them run every now and then. Get some heat going through them. that battery charged. And if you got one of these trucks, try to take as much care of it as you can. Rust damage will eat the hell out of it. And if you want to keep some mileage off of it, at least run it. Like if you just go and drive to the store, drive this. Diesel's out the roof, but if you want a damn good truck, drive it. At least keep it going. And I'll tell you the truth, that's all I got. Alright, bye.